Hello guys, Foxy here. This will be part 6 to what if Naruto was a Omega. And yeah, let's get on with the video. Our POV, Kiba sat Naruto down in the cold river. Have to pause. Sorry, had to do something quick. Back onto the video. Kiba sat Naruto down in the cold river. Immediately, Naruto shot up. The cold water flowed over his legs, shocking him for him to wake up. But Naruto couldn't flare his arms. All he could do, or managed to do, was let out a small voice. "Get away from me," Naruto whispered. Sorry guys, I have to blow my nose quick. Okay. Okay. Yep. "Sorry, can't do that, princess," Kiba said with a bright smile. All Naruto did was give him a death glare, but he closed his eyes and tried to not think about the pain until he felt his clothes being removed. "What are you doing?" Naruto shouted, trying to get away from Kiba, but his muscles, his body protested. He couldn't even move his fingers. "Sorry, but can't. I'm sorry. I'm just undressing you." Why? Naruto shouted once again. "To clean you up. You're all bloodied and dirty." "Why, you..." "Oh, shush it," Kiba said, while shoving a gag in Naruto's mouth. Naruto tried to push it out, but he couldn't. His jaw and everything hurt. Naruto grumbled about it for a few minutes until he sighed and let Kiba do what he was going to do. After the bath, Naruto was all cleaned up and bandaged. Bandages wrapped around Naruto's legs, arms, chest, and, well, he looked like a mummy. Naruto's hair was back to its usual self, golden and full of life. But Naruto was tied up again. His arms tied behind him, his legs tied together, and removing the gag from Naruto's mouth, rope was placed over his mouth, preventing him from shouting or yelling. Sasuke grabbed Naruto and threw him over his shoulder and started to walk. Naruto hit or tried to do anything to get Sasuke to let go, but he couldn't. Naruto's body was still too weak, not having enough sleep, rest, and, well, having a lot of stress finally got to Naruto's body. Pausing. Hey guys, sorry, I had to pause. Oh, we're going to go back into the video. Naruto flared around, trying once again to get out of Sasuke's arms. "Could you quit it?" Sasuke said in an annoyed tone. Naruto was tired. Maybe I should go to sleep. They can't do anything bad to me, right? And either way, I have everyone else. Once they realize I am missing, they will come and find me. Hopefully. Oh, please find me, my guy. My people, please, please, please. And with that, Naruto fell asleep. Hours upon hours passed. Finally, they made it to the gates of Konoha. They walked through the streets. People mumbled. Some gasped. Some yelled in outrage, saying, how could the demon be back? How could the murderer come back to the village? The boys ignored it. They ignored it completely. Finally, the boys made it to the Hokage's office. Shikamaru walked in. Then Shikamaru, Kiba, Neji, Shino, and everyone else walked in. Hiruzen gasped when he saw Naruto. But a smile grazed his old face. Hiruzen got up and walked towards Naruto. The boys were surprised. The Hokage never acted like this. Yeah, sure, he smiled and was happy, but never got up and walked towards them like this. He had a bounce in his step, and his aura was completely different. A few months ago, his aura was cold, but warm. But now, it's filled with so much life, and the heat burned brighter. Hiruzen grabbed Naruto off Sasuke's shoulder, and Hiruzen looked at him. A tear ran down Hiruzen's eyes. No, then Hiruzen hugged Naruto, squeezing him tightly. Naruto only snuggled in closer. The boys were a bit jealous. Naruto did not do that with them. Whatever. I'm so happy you're back, Naruto. Oh God, I was worried about you, Hiruzen said, walking towards the couch. He untied Naruto and laid him down. The boys stared in amazement. Naruto must be special for Hiruzen to act like this. For him to not act like the Hokage, but instead act like a grandfather. I'm so proud of you, Naruto, Hiruzen said, while he patted Naruto's head. Hiruzen looked at the boys and smiled brightly. Thank you for bringing back Naruto. He's the only thing I have left. Well, you see, he's like a grandson to me, and I love him dearly. Thank you, you boys, for bringing him back. But, Hiruzen said, his smile disappeared. You all will have to be living together. Lord Shikamaru said with a raised eyebrow. Simply, I believe Naruto will go on the run again. And I need him to stay with you guys. But since you guys live in different homes, that will be difficult. So I want you all to live in one place. Sasuke, your home is big enough, right? Yes, Lord Third. So all of you boys will be living with Sasuke. Now guys, don't hurt Naruto. Sure, he can act a little silly at times and be annoying, but he's a good kid. A really good kid. Okay. The next day, Naruto woke up looking at the room he was in. The room was different. It was clean and didn't smell like rotting wood. And no chemicals or anything nothing smelled bad. It smelled actually good. It smelled like honey and ramen, Naruto's favorite. Naruto loved honey for its sweet flavor, and ramen for, well, it's the food of the gods, Naruto would put it. Naruto tried to climb out of bed, but his aching, sore muscles protest to that idea. Naruto grumbled and laid there, looking up at the ceiling, bored out of his mind, until his stomach growled and whined. Naruto believed whoever was in the house could possibly hear it. The door opened up. Bright light shined into the room. Naruto had to close his eyes. And Naruto smelt it. The delicious scent of ramen and cooked eggs. Naruto's mouth watered. For years, Naruto had not had ramen. Well, possibly since he ran away that night, that fateful night when he met his trainer, father figure, and, well, his mentor. I think you might be hungry, Naruto, a bored voice said. Naruto opened his eyes slowly and saw the pineapple boy. Naruto chuckled and said, "Well, isn't it the pineapple boy? If you do not mind, can I get out of here?" Naruto said, well, once again trying to get up. Still, his body wouldn't move. Naruto let out a whimper, the sore muscles getting to him finally. Shikamaru sighed and put down the tray of ramen and cooked eggs and walked out. He came back a few minutes later, holding a heating pad. "Where's the pain?" Shikamaru said, still in a bored tone. "It would," Naruto said while looking to him. "I said where is the pain most?" In my legs." Alright. With that, Naruto's lower body was lifted, and a cold thing was placed under him. Naruto yipped. It was uncomfortable. It was cold and, well, it was soft but cold. Shikamaru plugged in the heating pad and turned the heat, well, all the way up. In a few minutes, your sore muscles will no longer be sore. There is also water here. Shikamaru grabbed the tray of food and placed it above Naruto's stomach. Naruto couldn't sit up, so Shikamaru had to help him. With some readjusting and a few other things. With readjusting, Naruto and all finally was able to sit up. Naruto dug into the food. He was hungry. No, starving. Not being on the run for 3 weeks can really get to you. And without stopping, taking a break, it will do some damage. Naruto ate the food up, still hungry. Shikamaru, you should know that one bowl won't fill him up, an old voice said. Naruto looked and saw his grandfather figure. Gigi? Naruto said, well, his mouth was agape, tears threatening to fall from his eyes. Naruto wanted to come back to the village to see his Gigi, but from the hatred within the village, the angry glares he got every day, he sacrificed seeing Gigi to get stronger, to be able to protect himself. I'm sorry, Gigi, Naruto said, while his head lowered. Then he felt a hand on his cheek. He looked up, and the old wrinkly face of his grandfather looked at him. Don't be sorry. I know why you ran away. Probably at your age, I would have ran away too. You did nothing wrong, Naruto. But Naruto, please stay in the village. Gigi, I can't. Why can't you? Hiruzen said while looking at Naruto, expecting an answer. Gigi. Do you know that you are that infamous golden firefoot fox? Yeah. Yes, I do. And I know that tattoo on your back. I met them before, so I know where you have been and what you have been doing. But Naruto, it's not safe. I know you have been there for years and years, I bet. But Naruto, this is your home village. This is where you were born. And the place that drove me away, Naruto growled while looking at Hiruzen. Hiruzen was saddened. I know. But Naruto, what about... My dream died the day when I ran away. I realized that I cannot gain the sympathy of this village. There's too many corrupt souls within this terrible village. There's no way to fix it. Not becoming... Even if I somehow became Hokage, I'll be a toy. They could easily overthrow me to put in some measly old rat. I gave up on that dream for a new one, a one that I know I would be safe. Hiruzen growled. His aura was in fire. Naruto couldn't help but sink down in the bed. Naruto met a lot of people like Hiruzen. They were strong and had auras that can overpower an alpha. A prime alpha. Hiruzen was a prime alpha. He might be old, but he still has the aura. Naruto met prime alphas. He could somehow be able to not be affected by their auras. But Hiruzen was different. Hiruzen, the god of shinobi. So it was impossible for Naruto not to whimper and fall into the bed, curling up on himself. Naruto, you can't just give up. Alright? Please don't. I know what you have been through. I know that you possibly want to stay far away from this village. But Naruto, I am not letting you leave. I made a promise to your parents to protect you and keep you here. And I'm not failing them this time. I already failed them with protecting you and keeping you happy. I have failed miserably at that. So please stay here. You don't have to become the Hokage of this village. Heck, you can stay a genin for all I care. Just stay here. Please, don't leave. Hiruzen said while hugging Naruto tightly. Naruto couldn't help but hug him back, bathing in Hiruzen's warmth. The warmth of a kind alpha. An alpha that will protect you. And this will be the ending of part 6. Adios, guys. I love you and bye. I'm tired.